Hey everyone, and welcome to today's breakdown. We are looking at a courtroom moment that quickly turned into absolute chaos. A defendant received a short jail sentence, and instead of handling it calmly, he completely lost control right there in front of the judge. His reaction set off a chain of events that made his situation far more serious than it needed to be. What started as a simple announcement of his sentence turned into shouting frustration and a rapid loss of composure. Court officers stepped in to maintain order, but the defendant escalated things even further. His behavior pushed the situation past the point of no return, and the officers had no choice but to restrain him. Within moments, the scene shifted from a routine hearing to a physical confrontation. The defendant was taken down by officers who acted to protect the courtroom and everyone inside it. Instead of walking out with a manageable punishment, he created a new set of problems that will follow him long after this hearing. So let us dive into exactly what happened, how it unfolded, and why this outburst turned a bad moment into a much worse.
Areas Stravante Bryant. 2 will be 716 3361.
Michael Carvin, 3734 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Your name?
That area is
What, are you bringing your kid to court because you know you're gonna go to jail?
No, Your Honor.
Don't play games with me.
I'm not playing.
Don't play games with me. I don't want people playing games with me.
I don't play any type of.
Listen, you better call somebody and have them come and get that child. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, and then we'll call the case. What I'm gonna do, I'm not placing, but I've seen this little trick before. I mean, I didn't just get here 2 months ago, okay? We'll call somebody to get the child. I'll call a case when we're ready. And I'm telling you, if you leave, you're gonna have a big problem with me. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Bringing a child to a sentencing hearing is usually not the best decision. Some judges see it as a sign of responsibility, and they may appreciate that the parent is trying to stay connected to their family. Other judges view it very differently because they want the courtroom to remain focused only on the case and the facts. There are judges who believe that bringing a child into the room can be an attempt to influence the outcome. They worry that the presence of a young child might be used to push for sympathy or a reduced sentence. This can create tension in the courtroom and make the judge more cautious during the hearing. In many cases, the judge simply wants the process to stay professional and free from any emotional pressure. They prefer to make decisions based on behavior history and law instead of emotional displays. Because of this, a parent who brings a child into the courtroom may unintentionally create the opposite effect of what they hoped for.
Against Tyria Stravante Bryant. 2-4-716-3361. Are you guys hearing this case? Victims? Don't.
No,
they're not. All right, Mr. Carmen, your name?
Michael Carvin, 373824 on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Bryant, come up to the podium, state your name. According to you, you're want to ask again. Let's just double check it, Mr. Timberly Dennis, Durley, Margarita Bruno Hayward, Joseph Matthews. Are any of those individuals, bring Mr. Mohammed? Yes. Any of those individuals in here today? All right, it does not appear as though they're on Zoom. They did not step forward on the case when called. Mr. Carmen, why don't you and your client approach the podium, please, and then tell me whether or not there's any material additions, corrections, or deletions.
Your Honor, as far as his employment status, he, since January of 2024, has been working at Cosmic Comics, both in Livonia and Fraser. Both locations earned $340 a week. He'll lose that job if he has to go to jail. He has been living in Romulus with his girlfriend. They've been together since 2019. They have 2 children together, ages 1 and 7 months. He just made arrangements for her to pick up the 7-month-old. Your Honor, he's not been incarcerated in several years. He does have a pending matter in Wayne County that's set for sentencing next Monday.
Mr. Mohammed, your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed on behalf of the people.
You wrote down full restitution on this. I just want you to be aware This is the B&E vehicle to steal property, 200 or more. I just want you to be aware that none of the victims are here. Oh, less than 200, I'm sorry. He pled the count. Count 2 was dismissed. He pled. Lisa, just confirm that my understanding is correct. It looks like he pled guilty to count 1, which is the 1 year, and count 2 was dismissed. Is that true?
That's correct.
So I just want you to be aware of that. And Judge, I apologize. Which case is this?
This is Triarius Travantati 1. It's a B&E vehicle to steal property, 200 or more, but less than 1,000. It's a 1 year. So I just want you to be aware. I called the names. You're not here. You just put down PSI full restitution, and none of them show. So I'm not going to order any restitution out of this thing.
And Judge, may I ask, does the court send notices to them or?
Yeah, we did send notes.
Okay.
The probation department did when I ordered the pre-sentence report.
So,
Okay.
I understand, Judge. Thank you.
All right. Anything else, Mr. Carmen?
Yeah, since my client shares, the care and custody of 2 young children, his girlfriend that he lives with. If he's got to go to jail, it's going to be very hard on our young family.
I understand that jail time is going to bring a lot of stress to his family, and it will be especially tough for his child. But it is also important to think about what the victims went through when their car was broken into and their sense of safety was disturbed. Losing your privacy can leave a family shaken for days or even weeks afterward. Any family struggles when a father is taken into custody, and that impact can last for a long time. This is exactly why a responsible parent chooses actions that protect their children and keep them on the right path. A parent who cares about their family avoids behavior that harms others and brings serious consequences. When someone decides to break into another person's property, they are showing a disregard for their own family and the families they hurt. Responsible people think ahead and avoid choices that bring danger and legal trouble. Those who ignore these responsibilities create chaos for everyone around them, including the people they claim to care about the most.
You should think about these things before we go out and steal. I mean, seriously.
I understand, Judge.
I don't know if you do or not. I find it a little hard to believe. I mean, you could sit and give me lip service, but you had a RNC motor vehicle in 2021. You had a domestic where you didn't comply with probation in 22. Conviction was entered on that. You had a retail fraud 23. We're just convicted of felony retail theft in Illinois. We have another case you're bound over to the 33rd, bound over from here, stealing or retaining without consent a financial transaction device. That's the case he's going to be sentenced on?
Yes, Your Honor, and there's a sentencing agreement in that case of 2 years probation.
I mean, that's great.
But I'm just informing the court.
No, I get it. I'm just telling you, he's got 8 bench warrants out of the 34th for assault and battery. Bench warrant out of the 52nd for retail fraud 3. The bench warrant for retail fraud 3 out of Southgate. Retail fraud bench warrant out of the 16th. You up on any of those?
Yes, Your Honor.
When?
I've been taking care of the warrants since I've been out, Your Honor, and
Lisa, can you run his lane again for me, please? This lane
Sure.
is a few days old. Let me just tell that shit.
And my client indicated he's contacted those courts.
You contact.
yes, Your
What
Honor.
do you mean?
I contacted those courts and they told me that I have to turn myself in and schedule those.
Well, you haven't taken care of the warrants then, have you?
No, I have been taking care of some of the warrants, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I have been taking care of a
All
number.
right, I'm gonna just check with her and see. Now you're breaking into cars. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You've been unemployed, and then you were working at Fast Splash Car Wash. You collected money on a bridge card. You need to go back and get a GED or a diploma. You need to work harder. I don't know why you're not working. You need to work. That's your decision, though. But to go out and support a family by eating all the time is not the answer.
Your Honor, he is working, and I updated the court on that.
I know you did, but still, this report was just done, right? This report was just, let me just double check this. So I ordered the pre-sentence report on March 25th. I'm just telling you that they reported then that he was unemployed for the past 8 months. Why were you unemployed for the 8 months preceding that report?
I wasn't unemployed, Your Honor. I was just helping my baby mother going through the postpartum and dealing with the kids. I was still working.
Well, you told them you were unemployed. Reports being unemployed for the past 8 months.
And I don't know why I put that, and I shouldn't have put that in. I've been working since January of 2024.
All right. Lisa, you don't see any of those other warrants. I think you just answered my question. You don't see any other warrants cleared out of the locations I just mentioned, right?
I'm just running it right now. Give me 1 second.
Sure, take your time.
No, I don't see any other warrants.
You don't see what?
I don't see any other warrants.
Well, I'm just saying, see the lien in here, but probation reported open warrants issued to the 37th District Court, 16th, the 28th, the 34th, and the 52-3 District Court. Do you see any of those warrants on this lien now?
No, I just ran it and I do not see any warrants.
Good. All right, well, anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor.
He did not spend any time in jail on this, correct?
No.
Where's the child now?
She's going, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
She's going, Your Honor.
Was your the mother of the child here?
No, she wasn't here. Someone else came to pick her up.
It's supposed to mean like you become a professional thief. 200 fines, 400 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, 7 1/4, and 40 days jail. You'll serve 325 more if you don't pay your fines and costs. I'll let you pay those at the rate of $75 per month. And I will let that start beginning on June the 15th. If you don't have the money at any point, you call the court. I'll be happy to give you an extension. You have 21 days to write it over.
All right, this wraps up the first section of the hearing, and the judge has handed down the sentence. He was given a total of 365 days in jail, with 40 of those days to actually serve, and the remaining 325 placed on suspension. Considering the record he has built over the years, this outcome seems more than balanced and honestly quite reasonable from a legal standpoint. The court showed a lot of restraint and still gave him a chance to avoid most of that time behind bars. Many defendants with similar histories often end up serving far more time. The judge clearly tried to give him an opportunity to turn things around before things get worse, but he does not see it that way, and he is about to turn a manageable situation into complete chaos. Instead of accepting the sentence and moving forward, he is ready to escalate the moment in a way that will only hurt him. What happens next is a clear reminder that the courtroom is the last place to lose control.
2B7163361. Mr. Bryant, you need.
Here is Brian.
Listen. I'm not going to put up with you yelling and screaming back there anymore. I have to call you out here again. I'm going to give you 30 days for contempt on top of the time that I just gave you. 30. You don't get to act like that. I hope you clearly and fully understand me. If you don't, I'm going to have you out, because I would hear you again. And then I'm going to lock you up for 30 days. And we're going to do this all day long. You're not going to make a scene here in the courtroom. That sentencing, if anything, was too light. I'm not playing with you.
How was it too late?
Mr.
I have a judge that I gotta go to felony court. This is district court. I got sentencing on felony court.
Now things make a lot more sense, and it is clearer why he is so fired up. In the court system, district courts sit below circuit courts in terms of authority. He figured that since he took a felony plea in circuit court and walked out with only 2 years of probation, then surely a misdemeanor in district court would never lead to actual jail time, that he convinced himself that a lower-level court would automatically go easier on him simply because the higher court already let him off lightly. That is a major misunderstanding of how sentencing works, and it shows he never took the time to understand the risks he was facing. Every charge stands on its own, and every judge decides based on the facts presented that day. Instead of preparing himself, he built his whole expectation on a bad assumption. And when that assumption crashed straight into reality, things got physical real fast. The courtroom is not the place to gamble on guesses, and he learned that lesson in the hardest way possible.
Knock it off. And go tell them. You have 5 or 6 felony, you have 5 or 6 theft offenses, you're breaking into people's cars. Just think you could make a living by being a thief?
But I'm not a thief.
Oh, okay. Have a seat in the back, speak up again, you're getting 30 more days, I promise you, that's not a threat, it's a promise.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
Good, come here, contempt of court, bring him up.
No, bro.
You're gonna send another...
You're gonna get I got people saying, you know, I don't care. You know, ain't got the moon tomorrow. People stop for killing me, bro. Be on run over flat. Stop running shit off. At all. At all. So I got surgery on Monday night. You got fuck on my shit. Oh my man. Stop. Go away. Fuck with me, bro.
Alright. Settle down.
You off, man.
Come down.
No, you're gonna get taken, bro. Taste me, dude. Taste me.
We don't want it. We don't.
Taste me. Stop resisting. Like I got kids that I never ran by myself.
You ain't making it ain't dying.
You keep making it seem like I'm just a thief. I gotta prove that I'm
Let's see what you're doing.
I gotta prove
Knock
it
it off.
first.
Knock it off.
Hey, listen to me.
Right.
Look at this. You're making it twice as bad.
Mr. Bryant, go back in the back. I'm gonna let bygones be bygones except for the initial jail term. One more word and I'm telling you, you're doing 30 more days.
How many days?
Enough. Enough. Just control yourself.
Okay.
Stop stealing.
I have to say I genuinely appreciate this judge. He is firm, steady, and completely focused on getting straight to the point without any extra nonsense. He runs his courtroom with a strong sense of fairness, and he does not tolerate games or excuses from anyone who stands before him. As someone who enjoys a bit of dry humor, I can definitely admire the subtle remarks he slips in while keeping everything professional. His quick wit adds a spark to the moment and shows he can be sharp without losing control of the courtroom. Even with a serious case in front of him, he manages to deliver those little lines that make you stop and smile just a bit. It is refreshing to see a judge who can balance authority, clarity, and just enough personality to keep things interesting.
But I'm not a thief.
Oh, okay. Enough. Just control yourself. Stop stealing.
Alright, so this is the point where things should have wrapped up. The judge had already decided to let the contempt issue slide, and was basically giving him a break on his way out. That should have been the end of the story right there. But instead of keeping quiet during his walk to the holding area, he kept talking and pushed the situation even further. Every step he took, he added another unnecessary comment that only made his situation look worse. It turned what could have been a simple exit into a full walk of embarrassment that he brought entirely on himself.
Is that already? Bro. Go left side, the other side. It's real good fathers out here, real life, bro. And y'all just be locking the fuck up for no reason, bro. I never understood that, bro. But a woman could be anything, bro. Don't let her go. She be good. A woman be good, bro. A woman be good, bro. What do you know?
If he keeps walking around with that same attitude, then those 40 days behind bars are going to feel like a never-ending marathon for him. A little humility would go a long way, but clearly that lesson has not landed for him yet. Alright, that brings us to the end of today's breakdown. Before we wrap up, I want to take a moment to speak directly to all of you who have supported these videos over the years. Your time, your attention, and your feedback mean more than you know. I truly appreciate every single one of you, and in a strange but honest way I have grown to care about this community we have built together. So thank you for watching, and thank you for sticking with me. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like button. If you did not enjoy it, you can hit the dislike. Just make sure you drop a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you always catch my latest content. I am Team Skeptic, and I am out.